Hello, David Thomas here. One concern I hear a lot from freelancers on my training courses is how can I avoid running out of money when there's no work? Well, the answer is something called cash flow planning. Now, cash flow is the tracking of money coming in and going out. So cash flow is not the same as income. It isn't just about earning more, it's about planning how not to run out in the coming months. What we're really trying to do is plan for the fact that your spending might have to be the same each month because you've got rent and food to pay for, but that your income will vary. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you a tool which is a cash flow planner you can download from the free stuff page at davidthomasmedia.com, and it will help to flatten out a lot of this. It's a special sheet that I devised specifically for freelancers, particularly PAYE freelancers and sole traders. Remember, it's a planner, so it's all about the future. You can run a plan like this over the next 12 months from any point in the year. This particular example runs from April to March, but you can change it for yourself. Each column is a separate month in the year to come. The top section here is blue and it shows the money that might flow in, and the yellow section underneath is the money flowing out month by month. So let's zoom in, put some random figures on, and I'll explain what's going on here. So the top section is showing money that flows in, and the very top lines are for people who are paid PAYE. Sole traders, people who are registered as a sole trader who are self-employed, you will actually invoice and eventually the money comes in from the clients. So what you would do is you would put the money coming in the month that it is expected. And do bear in mind that if you're a sole trader, you invoice and then you wait. So if you do the work in, say, July, then you would put August or September as the money flowing in. Any other income you're expecting to get can go on this line here. And if you get benefits from the state, like universal credit, you can use this line underneath it. All of those incoming lines will total up in this section here, which is in bold. And that's all the money that you'd be expected to receive in those particular months for the coming year. Below it is the money flowing away from you. So this is your spending. There are two sections, one for your personal life, and they're pretty self-evident, and you can just put in the figures for what you might spend in all these areas. If you want to, you can use this section, which is for business costs as well. This will give you a total of money flowing away from you for each month of the coming year. And the spreadsheet now has all it needs to do a calculation. In fact, it does two calculations. It does a calculation for each individual month, and it shows you the difference in those months. But crucially, it also carries forward that information, and the bottom line is the really important line. That's the one to focus on, because on the bottom line, it's saying at the end of each month, will you run out of money or not? If the figure is black, that's very good news. It means you won't run out. But if the figure is red, it means based on this plan, you will run out, and it'll tell you by how much. Whether the figure is black or red, it gets carried forward and up a line to the following month. So if you have money left one month, it can be used the following month, for example. Now, if we put a whole year in front of us like this, then obviously it just looks like a jumble of numbers. But what we could do once we've done that is ignore everything except the bottom line. And we could just read off that bottom line and it would tell us, will we run out or not? Now, some of those figures are red, so that means that if this were you, you would be running out at a number of points in the coming 12 months. If I just scroll back, we can see that it's at its worst next September. It says that we will run out by £385. So what you would do if this were you is you'd go back and look at your figures and you'd say, for example, well, it looks like I'm planning that I might have less income next September. Maybe you're thinking of going on holiday around then, so that could be one reason. You may also notice that what you've done is you've said you might actually spend some money on something like special equipment. This is the business equipment line here on the sheet. So if you had planned to buy £500 worth of kit, then if you do that next September, you can see the bottom line is telling you you will run out by £385. And you'll notice that the sheet is not just saying you're going to run out, it's actually quantifying the issue. It's saying you'll be short by £385 based on this scenario. That's much less scary than simply being told you'll run out, because you can start to do something about it when you know what the figure is. So this sheet, you can download it from my website. We have some other videos for you as well, time management for freelancers and controlling freelance finances. You'll find those at the usual place, along with the downloadable spreadsheets at davidthomasmedia.com/free stuff.